Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ngozi Grace, and in today's video we're going to be answering questions no one asked us. Yeah, so basically since I started my YouTube channel, it has just been like mainly educational content where I tell you guys how to. And I decided that we can do something fun, interesting, exciting. So I decided to like go to the internet, to Google, to get some questions. I wrote it down here, so in case if you see me looking down, just know that I'm looking at the stuff. Let's get started. So the very first question says, do you prefer salty or sweet? Honestly, I definitely think it depends on the situation, because in a case of popcorn, if you tell me, do you prefer sweet or salty, I'm definitely going to go for sweet. Okay. However, when you're making like proper meals, like I'm definitely going to, if I want to be full, okay, I'm definitely going to go for something salty. Not like it would be like extremely salty, but you get the point. Like it would be more of like a salty taste compared to sweet, if that makes sense. The next question says, what is your pet peeve, your biggest pet peeve? I think I'm actually going to, be putting the questions on the screen or something instead of just reading it out. We'll see how it goes. But my biggest pet peeve is basically when people cough without covering their mouth. like, tell me if I'm wrong, like, especially when you're in the train, okay? You're in the train, you're sitting down, and someone is literally standing in front of you. Of course, you use one hand to hold whatever that is supporting you, and you can always like cover your mouth. But like, imagine I'm sitting down, you're in front of me, you're literally coughing in my mouth. Like, how annoying is that? That's literally so annoying. Yeah. Let's move on to the next question. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? My favorite ice cream flavor is definitely going to be vanilla. I just love vanilla in terms of both scents, ice cream flavor, just any flavor. I will always prefer vanilla. Okay. Next question says, do you enjoy your alone time? Definitely. I love my alone time. It's very nice, like where you just stay by yourself, reflect, and understand what is happening around you. And yeah, quite interesting. Next question says, if you had a warning label, what would yours say? I think you guys would, tell by now what mine would say. Like, you guys can tell by now what mine would say. And it will say, cover your mouth when you cough. Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Cover your mouth when you're coughing is very essential, especially when people are eating. Okay, just cover your mouth. It doesn't remove anything from your body. Question says, do you believe in the power of manifestation? That's very interesting. And manifestation is basically like what you're hoping for coming to pass. Like, yes, amen, I believe in it. In Jesus' name I pray, and if Father in heaven showers me with blessing, of course he manifested the blessings and everything. Yes, of course I believe in it. Like, when I pray and I believe, God answers. Okay. Interesting. What is one thing you tried that you would never try again? One thing I've tried that I would never try again. I don't want to deep it, but I just want to go like shallow, like simple stuff. I would say bubble tea. I don't like bubble tea. Like, I don't get the hype with the whole bubble tea situation. I'm just not your regular bubble tea girl. I don't like bubble tea. However, one thing I've tried that I love so much is chai tea. I love chai tea. It's so nice. Like, it's not giving too much. It's quite simple, but it's just like, it's so mesmerizing. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying, but just know that it was quite like, yeah, whatever. Okay. What would your dream house look like? Dream house. That's a very good question. I feel like my dream house would be spacious. I like spacious, have like nice decor where every single decor is serving a purpose. Like, nothing is like crowded or cluttered together. Every single decor is a statement piece that is speaking for itself. Okay, I think I'm talking too much. Basically, I like a clutter-free environment, spacious, clutter-free, like represents serenity, peace, love, and everything amazing, good, interesting. Okay, that's enough. What is the most helpful thing you own? I feel like the most helpful thing I own, I can just think of right now, is the devotional. So with my devotion, it helps me to read my Bible. Like, it just helps me to read my Bible. Let me just check and make sure my mic is working, okay? So, yeah, devotional just helps me read my Bible, helps me to start up my day. Once you read your word, you feel like you're more than a conqueror. You know what I mean? Okay, so the next question says, I just want to read it from here. There's no need to pretend like it came from my head. I wrote it down, okay? That's the purpose. If your younger self could meet you as an adult, what would they be most impressed by? That's very interesting. But I feel like with this type of question, we like to go deep. But let's go. One thing with me, I don't like complicated things. Let's keep it simple. I would say, first of all, my younger self would be grateful that, okay, sis is still alive in the land of the living. Okay. Once there's life, there's hope, and she's not giving up. And because there's hope, there's life, there's future. It's just very simple. Let's start with the most simplest situation, okay? The next question says, if you had 1 month to live, what would you do? This is very interesting. I actually like all these questions. I'm not gonna lie. If I had 1 month to live, what would it be? I feel like normal me, I would have started like thinking deep. Again, let's keep it simple. If I had 1 month to live, let me give you an example. So basically, imagine if I worked in a firm or in a company and then they sent me to Scotland to complete a project. Now, me going, and I have just 1 month to complete that project in Scotland, right? My main focus would be to make sure that that project is completed. I'm not going to start like, of course, I'm going to do other things. I'm going to rest. I'm going to find out like so many other things that are going on around me. However, my main aim would be to make sure that the project is completed in 1 month. I only have 1 month to complete the project. So in this situation, let's bring the example to this situation. In this situation, definitely going to fulfill purpose, honestly. I feel like before now I would have answered, oh, I'm definitely gonna enjoy myself, blah 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 blah. I feel like in that finding my purpose will bring me happiness, and fulfilling the purpose will bring me happiness and also help me to live my best life, honestly. Like fulfilling purpose, doing what I'm supposed to do in that 1 month. Because like in that 1 month I have, for me to still be in that 1 month, then there's a reason for that. There's a reason, there's a purpose that needs to be fulfilled in that 1 month. Whether it's me like talking more or even sleeping more, whatever it is, like helping or doing one or two, that's what I'm gonna do in that 1 month. The next question says, are you a dog or a cat person? None. I'm neither a dog or a cat person. I like them from afar, but they are not my cheese. You know what I mean? Like we're not like this. We're not supposed to be, okay? Yeah. What do you think is the most essential professional skill? I think it's communication, honestly. Again, I feel like with communication, effective communication, then every other thing can come together. But if there's no communication, then there's going to be problem, honestly. That's what I think. What do you think is the most essential life skill? Cooking, 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 of course, cooking. Okay, I feel like cooking and even communication as well, both of them. In terms of communication as well, when we are able to communicate effectively, then life, then life becomes easier. Okay, you an early bird or a night owl? I think it depends on the situation, honestly. If we have to wake up early in the morning, we do that. If we have to stay awake all night, we do that. Depending on the situation, if the situation calls for us to wake up so early, I don't mind. Nights, I don't mind. But I feel like at this point, I've realized like the importance of sleep, and I try my best not to manage my time effectively, so I'm able to like sleep properly in the night. But when life happens, okay, and some situations are just yeah, some situations don't just let you do what you want to do. But the point is that you have it at the back of your mind, and it just helps you, yeah. I kind of drifted. I'm not talking about the importance of sleep. See what I'm talking about? Next question says, do you think self-care is important? Definitely. Self-care is very important because when you care for yourself, you'll be able to care for other people. If you could look into a crystal ball to see the future, would you want to do it? No, thank you. He's like, no, first of all, I don't believe in crystal balls. Secondly, I don't want to see my future. I feel like seeing the future just spoils the excitement of your blessings. You know what I mean? Like when you were like, imagine if God blesses you with like something very crazy, like you weren't even praying for it, or you prayed for it and he blessed you with something that you couldn't even like imagine. Imagine if you knew what's gonna happen, then whatever, like you already knew. But if you didn't know at all, then it's gonna come as a surprise. Like I feel like once you know your future, it just spoils the fun of life. Okay, so it says, do you prefer a beach or a mountain vacation? Um, I feel like a beach like vacation is more like common, and normally I would have said, yeah, beach definitely. However, let's look on the other side, mountain. From afar, mountain is giving obstacles and hindrances. Is blocking you. However, imagine climbing the top of the mountain. You're able to see the whole world in a different perspective. Like mountain is giving mystery, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna pick mountain for today. I feel like mountain is not always like the norm. People don't usually like show that. I feel like it's adding spice and unique to the whole situation. Okay. And we're almost at the end. If you could start a charity, what would it be? If I could start a charity, it would be a food and wellness or well-being charity, because I feel like food is very important. It's a very essential, stuff. I will start like a food charity or a well-being or wellness. So basically, food, well-being, wellness charity for different age groups. Because I feel like different age groups, like they require different type of, more like a community though. Like it doesn't necessarily have to do with like food, but sometimes people are always looking for places to connect, feel supported and stuff. So having that kind of community where you can find food, like food delicious, not just anyhow food, honestly, like delicious, nourishing, just give people education, not just educating them and telling them, hey, this is what you have to do, like more of giving them like that courage, that push, more like an empowering type of charity, you know what I mean? Like that focuses on nourishing not just the body, your soul, your mind. Yeah, I know. And this is the last question. It says, if you could relive any decade of your life, which one would you redo? Honestly, I'm not reliving nothing. I can't be bothered. Like, we are moving forward, we're not going backwards to relive nothing. I feel like in every situation, like, say, for example, when people make mistakes in their lives, they're always trying to regret, which is normal. They're like, oh, if I had known better, I would have done it this way, I would have done it that way. However, I feel like that situation there is just there to help you. Life comes with different struggles. The situation that was very difficult for you, it didn't tear you apart. Even if it did, you still got up. Like it's there to help you, to build you up, so that when you go to your next stage and you face that type of situation, it will not be so difficult for you again. You would learn and also help others that will go through that same situation, if that makes sense. So trying to cut out like the challenges, we just, I don't know. Honestly, this is my opinion, okay? And yeah, I need to breathe. I've been talking for so long. We have come to the end of today's video, and yeah, I really did enjoy it. I really did enjoy filming this content, this video. And also going forward with my YouTube channel, I really want to bring the fun and also educate. I don't just want it to be educational content where I'm like, this is how, number one, do this, number two, do this. No, I just want it to be fun, interesting, and also enlightening, educational, informative, and all that kind of interesting, amazing, beautiful, and fantastic stuff. Yeah. So yeah, we've come to the end of today's video, and yeah, be sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a new video. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.